showers and thunderstorms after midnight. For Monday, southwest winds around 5 knots, becoming south in the afternoon. Waves 1 foot or less. Light chop. Showers with a chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then showers and thunderstorms.
This is the weather radio station, NOAA. This is the NOAA weather radio for the Pensacola area.
A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. From the Okaloosa-Walton County line to Pascagoula and out 20 nautical miles. For rest of today, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas around 2.
The stream will start in about 9 minutes.
Seconds. A chance of thunderstorms. Showers likely late this morning and early afternoon, then a chance of showers late. For tonight, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Wave detail, south 1 foot at 6 seconds. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. For Monday, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Wave detail, south 1 foot at 6 seconds. A chance of thunderstorms. Showers, mainly in the morning. And for Monday night, south winds around 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Wave detail, south 2 feet at 6 seconds and southwest 1 foot at 3 seconds. A chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers in the evening, then showers likely after midnight. From the Okaloosa-Walton County line to Pascagoula, from 20 to 60 nautical miles offshore. For rest of today, southwest winds around 5 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Wave detail, south 1 foot at 6 seconds. A chance of thunderstorms. Showers likely late this morning and early afternoon, then a chance of showers late. For tonight, south winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Wave detail, south 1 foot at 6 seconds. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. For Monday, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Wave detail, south 1 foot at 6 seconds. A chance of thunderstorms. Showers, mainly in the morning. And for Monday night, south winds around 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Wave detail, south 2 feet at 6 seconds. A chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening, then showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms after midnight. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station KEC 86, from Pensacola, Florida. We broadcast on a frequency of 162.40 megahertz from the Mobile, Pensacola National Weather Service. Tidal information: at the mouth of the Mobile River on Sunday, low tide at 1:55 a.m. High tide at 3:36 p.m. At the mouth of the Mobile River on Monday, low tide at 2:16 a.m. High tide at 4:20 p.m. At Pensacola Bay on Sunday, low tide at 12:50 a.m. High tide at 2:17 p.m. At Pensacola Bay on Monday, low tide at 1:13 a.m. High tide at 2:52 p.m. At the East Pass in Destin on Sunday, low tide at 12:16 a.m. High tide at 1:44 p.m. At the East Pass in Destin on Monday, low tide at 12:39 a.m. High tide at 2:19 p.m. The following marine observations were made as of noon. Mobile Bay Coast Guard Station. Winds were southeast at 7 knots. Sea temperature 84 degrees. Air temperature 83 degrees. Weeks Bay, west winds at 2 knots. Air temperature was 87 degrees. Pensacola Bay, southwest winds at 5 knots. Air temperature was 78 degrees. The report from the east end of Dauphin Island was not available. Graham Bay, south winds at 6 knots. Air temperature was 85 degrees. And Petty Boy Island, southwest winds at 3 knots. Air temperature was 83 degrees. South of Dauphin Island. Winds were northwest at 6 knots. Air temperature 82 degrees. 12 miles south of Orange Beach. Winds were west at 4 knots. Sea temperature 86 degrees. Air temperature 83 degrees. The report from 100 miles south of Destin was not available. The following weather reports were made at noon. Pensacola International Airport, skies were partly sunny. The temperature was 81 degrees, the dew point was 75, and the relative humidity was 82%. The wind was southwest at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.11 inches and falling. Pensacola Naval Air Station, a thunderstorm was reported. The temperature was 78 degrees, the dew point was 73, and the relative humidity was 84%. The wind was variable at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.11 inches and falling. Rainfall in the last hour was 1.23 inches. Across the central Gulf Coast, Gulf shores, mostly sunny. Temperature was 86 degrees. Wind west at 8 miles an hour. Heat index was 95. Milton, partly sunny. Temperature was 83 degrees. Wind west at 3 miles an hour. Destin, partly sunny. Temperature was 89 degrees. Wind north at 8 miles an hour. Heat index was 98. Mary Esther, partly sunny. Temperature was 85 degrees. Wind northwest at 5 miles an hour. Heat index was 91. Mobile, mostly sunny. Temperature was 88 degrees. Wind variable at 5 miles an hour. Heat index was 94. Elsewhere, Hattiesburg, mostly sunny and 88. New Orleans, partly sunny and 90. Montgomery, sunny and 86. Tallahassee, a thunderstorm and 80. And in Panama City, partly sunny and 77. Here's your National Weather Service forecast. Rest of tonight, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Patchy fog. Near steady temperature in the mid-70s. Light and variable winds. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, mostly sunny. Patchy fog in the morning. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Humid with highs around 90. Southwest winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then mostly clear after midnight. Patchy fog after midnight. Lows in the lower 70s. Southwest winds around 5 miles per hour in the evening, becoming light and variable. Chance of rain 20%. Monday, showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Humid with highs in the upper 80s. Southwest winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain 90%. This is NOAA Weather Radio from the Mobile, Pensacola National Weather Service. The current time is 12:26 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Here's your marine forecast. On the weather map, light to at times moderate onshore flow is expected into the coming week. Daily shower and thunderstorm development will bring locally higher winds and seas to area waters. On Perdido Bay, Pensacola Bay including Santa Rosa Sound, and Choctawhatchee Bay. For rest of today, southwest winds around 5 knots, becoming south this afternoon. Waves 1 foot or less. Light chop. Showers likely. A chance of thunderstorms late this morning, then thunderstorms likely this afternoon. For tonight, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots, diminishing to around 5 knots after midnight. Waves 1 foot or less. Light chop. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then a chance
Live from the Is Weather Time Texamet Studios.
Severe weather coverage starts right now.
And that severe weather coverage brings us to the radar. Good day to you. I am Dakota with It's Weather Time, and this is a look at the Richmond area. We're not going to spend too much time with this right now. Our main story is going to be the severe weather outlook. That's going to be our main story today. Let's take a look at it. That is what you're currently looking at. That is the watch warning map, and nothing going on there for the watch warning map. We'll explain that here coming up. Let's go to number 4 here, and let's talk about this. What's going on here? Got an enhanced risk right here, and right here in the state of Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and a little bit of Wyoming up here around the Richmond area. Got a marginal risk for severe weather, and a marginal risk going for the Tornado Alley area, coming up to Arkansas, Texas, not Santa Fe, New Mexico. You're out of the risk area, but the last chunk of New Mexico, the pot handle of Oklahoma, the western side of Kansas, the eastern side of Colorado. Slight risk for North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and a little bit of Colorado and a little bit of Kansas. That's your day 1 convective outlook. Your day 2 convective outlook, the enhanced comes over to the state of Minnesota, and I got a little section of South Dakota, and a enhanced risk as well. Got a slight risk for South Dakota, the top part of Nebraska, top eastern part of Iowa, and the eastern part of Wisconsin. The day 3 outlook, your severe weather risk shifts down to a slight risk for the eastern part of Colorado, the mid chunk of the state for Kansas, northern Missouri, and central and southern Iowa. Got a little marginal risk for the day 3 outlook for areas up here around the Richmond area and Virginia and South Virginia. And West Virginia, my bad. Your day 4 outlook, you got a 15% chance of probabilistic of severe weather happening in Missouri, Springfield, around Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana, up here around Michigan and Ohio. Day 5 that shifts east to include Pennsylvania, Maryland, of course the Richmond area again, and then West Virginia. So let's go ahead and take a look at the radar. That's our big story today. Would be the severe weather risk. Let's go to the radar. We got one severe thunderstorm warning right here around the Rocky Mount area. This is Rocky Mount, Virginia. Let's see if we can't find a radar site close to there. Closest one would be Smithfield. Give you some text on this. This is being warned on hail and wind. So this is for Blacksburg County. The Weather Service in Blacksburg, Virginia, has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Franklin County and west central Virginia until 2:15. At 1:27 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Wirtz or near Boone's Hill, moving east at 10. Very slow mover. Hazard 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Rocky Mount, Boones Hill, Burnt Chimney, Western Smith Mountain Lake, Wirtz, and Westlake Corner. Prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds, as well as deadly cloud-to-ground lightning. For your safety, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building and stay away from windows. When it is safe to do so, please send your reports of hail or any size, as well as reports of any wind damage, including downed trees or large limbs, to the National Weather Service by calling the toll-free 1-866-215-4324. Reports and pictures can also be shared on the National Weather Service Blacksburg Facebook page and on X. So let's go ahead here and take a look at it. You got 41 minutes on this storm, so 41 minutes for this severe thunderstorm warning. So it's just been issued not too long ago. Got a little hail core being showed up on radar right about here, over by Wirtz. And this thing is moving. So let's do it from the worst. Let's do it from the hail core. Moving east. Moving east at 10. Should be in Wirtz about 5 minutes. Crossroads in about 49 minutes. Union Hall in about 73 minutes. Scruggs about 78 minutes. And North Shore about 81 minutes. So take this storm serious. Cloud to ground lightning is being produced in the storm. It's being picked up by radar. So take that storm very serious. And is this storm right here. Just take the fan off. So around the Richmond area, you have nothing going on. We are still in a flood watch for 6 hours and 40 minutes. This is due to a near the stationary frontal boundary will provide the focus for numerous rounds of showers and storms across the watch area. Rainfall totals of 1 to 3 inches with locally higher amounts expected will lead to scattered instances of flash flooding. So what is pretty much saying is there's a frontal boundary that's become stationary, and the ground is already saturated around here. So with any additional rainfall, you could have flash flooding happen. You could have flash flooding happen anywhere in that area. Okay, let's go to number 2 there, computer. Let's show you what's going on back in Mobile. Got a little bit of rain activity showing up around the Panama City area, Definiak Springs, Florala, Tyndall Air Force Base, Mexico Beach, Port St. Joe, Weewa. Got a report of flooding happening. River and creek overflowing, cropland yard basement and flooding. This is the NPAIN report. This was today at 12:55 Central. What we were discussing yesterday, these are all just pop-up thunderstorms. They normally pop up. They'll pop up, release all their energy, and then just fizzle out. Right now you have the heating of the daytime, so that's what's firing off these storms right now. That's what's firing off these storms right now, is the heating of the daytime, and plus you have it's pretty much just heating of the daytime. These are just normal afternoon thunderstorms that form each and every day. Okay. So let's go. Let's take it back. Let's take it back to radar 1, and we're going to show you the HRRR. We'll show you the HRRR, and this is valid at 1 o'clock. So another. I would say another 25 minutes. Very strong storms around the Chipley, Mariana area, Defenac Springs, Vernon, Panama City, Weewa. You got these cells offshore. They're going to make their way onshore. So let's take it frame by frame. Around 2 o'clock, you still got thunderstorms around the Blountstown, Panama City, Quincy, Mariana, Chipley area. These storms they may go severe. Right now there is a special weather statement in play for those storms there. Quincy getting a good shower. Dothan's getting a good shower. Columbia is getting a good shower. Fort Walton Beach. Now about 4 o'clock, these storms are still going to linger around Quincy, Carabel, Apalachicola, Weewa, Port St. Joe, Panama City, and Midway. Right here around Geneva, getting a good storm. This look is valid at 4. Freeport getting a good storm. Crestview getting a little bit of rain. North Santa Rosa counties getting a little bit of rain. Bay Minette's getting some rain. And this storm around Bay Minette, Milton, and the Santa Rosa Okaloosa County line, they're pretty much just staying still, and they're going to build and build and build with the heating of the day, as depicted by radar. This storm around the Milton area, and the county line area, that storm gets bigger into a bigger storm, going to impact the Crestview area, the Bay Minette area, Apalachicola, and this storm just continually builds. Florala getting a good storm, Paxton, Century, and it just sits there and it dissipates by about 10 o'clock. Watch. You got that rain starting to form around Crestview. You got this storm forming around Milton. Drops south and it drops west, and it just builds and it builds. That's the worst of it. This is the worst of it right now. That's the worst of it. It's going to get around 6. This look is valid at 6 o'clock. And then you get to 7 o'clock. Then it starts to try to rip apart, and then it fizzles out by 10 o'clock. And you don't get rain until about 6 o'clock showing up on shore. Let's take it to the Richmond area. Look at the Richmond area with HRRR. Let's back it on up. This look is valid right now. This look is valid right now. On the radar, we are Eastern time. We are on Eastern time. So we'll just go ahead and forward it to one more. This look is valid at, okay, so this would be, right now. So the look of it right now looks to be storms around Covington area, the Clifton Forge area. You still got that severe thunderstorm going on over there. Craigsville, this is a view for 2 o'clock. Got rain around Fredericksburg, Louisa. A line of strong to severe storms around Craigsville, Clifton Forge, Bedford, down to Roanoke. About 3 o'clock, Orange, Lake of the Woods. They just had a tornado warning there yesterday. Ashland, Laurel, and that line is now coming towards Harrisonburg, Bridgewater, Stanton, Waynesboro. Not quite to Charlottesville yet. Lexington, Glasgow, Lynchburg. Now, 4 o'clock, strong storm around Petersburg. You still got the strong storm around Roanoke, and the individual cells popping off along the line right here. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, got Random thunderstorms moving into the Richmond area, around the Williamsburg area, the West Point area, the Powhatan area, Amelia Courthouse area, Farmville, Westlake Corner, Alta Vista, rain in the Charlottesville area. The 6 o'clock, Ashland, Glen Allen, King William, West Point, Powhatan, Amelia Courthouse, Cumberland, Alta Vista. Got some, and then Rushmere, Wakefield getting a little bit of wet weather. 7 o'clock, the rain still hangs around the Richmond, Glen Allen area, Williamsburg, Hopewell, Petersburg, Farmville, Brookneal, Appomattox, Lynchburg. And you got rain stretching up to at least Fredericksburg. 8 o'clock, the rain starts to move out of the Richmond area. And then you got more showers and thunderstorms coming back into the Richmond area, around the King Williams, the Gloucester Courthouse, Williamsburg, Hopewell, Petersburg, Powhatan, Cumberland, Farmville, Appomattox, Lynchburg, around the Colonial Beach area, Fredericksburg area. Now, 9 o'clock is where Richmond can have a strong thunderstorm over it. Places like Ashland, Thurl Hill, Richmond, Chester, Hopewell, Petersburg, Powhatan, Cumberland, Farmville, Amherst, Colonial Beach, Harrisonburg, and Lexington area, and the Wakefield area. Live from the Is Weather Time text. About 10 o'clock, rain still in the Ashland area, Laurel, Richmond, the Richmond area, Chester, Hopewell, Petersburg, Waverly, Wakefield, Newport News, Hampton Roads area, Cumberland area, Powhatan area, Goochland, Glen Allen. We could have some flash flooding going on by the 10 o'clock hour. 11 o'clock, you still have the rain hanging around the same areas. About 12 o'clock, the rain starts to move out of the area. There's 1 o'clock, rain moving out of the area. 2, 3, got more rain coming. And that's the view for 6 o'clock. That's what the radar is projected is supposed to look like. But we could have some serious flooding going on in the Richmond area, downtown Richmond, Shockoe Bottom, anywhere in there. We got some power outages to talk about. King and Queen County, 94 customers without power. That just came up on the board. So let's go and take it with the NAM. Okay, so here's NAM. And it pretty much lines up with what we're seeing on the radar. It just has individual cells firing off. It has individual cells firing off, coming back. Typical summertime thunderstorms is what this is. Now the GFS might say something different. This look is valid at, this was the valid look at 11. This look is valid at 2 p.m. Rain around the Richmond, Chester, Hopewell, Petersburg, Waverly, Wakefield area. Get some stronger storms coming around the Wakefield, Williamsburg, Cumberland area. And we go cloudy until after that, according to the GFS. So let's take it back to the radar. Let's take it back to satellite. Right now we're all cloudy, so let's look at the forecast here. Let's look at the forecast for Richmond. We mainly stay in the mid 70s. Pretty much going to stay in the mid 70s through about. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's see here. Let's go back to the radar. I'll pull it up on the. I'll pull it up on the weather service here in a minute. But we do have a cell popping off around here around Blackstone, Victoria, McKinney. That cell is moving northeast about 10. So let's go to our watch warning map. Let's go to our watch warning map and see what's going on in the world. We still got that flood watch we talked about, that severe thunderstorm warning that's on the board for that one little county in Virginia. You got flash flood warnings flash flood warnings for the northern part of Virginia, most southern Pennsylvania, and pretty much southeastern Pennsylvania. Flood watch for out here in Oklahoma and Texas. Heat advisory for New Mexico. We got an extreme heat warning for places in Arizona, California, and up here in Utah, we got a red flag warning, fire weather going on for Utah and Colorado. And then we got a hazardous weather outlook for up here in Maine. So let's see. Let's go to Richmond. Zoom in here upon Richmond. We'll look at the forecast. So this afternoon, so this is for 2 miles northeast of Richmond, around the Glen Allen area. For this afternoon, got a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Wind about 8 mile an hour, high of 80. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms, 90 to 80%. Winds going to be at around 5 to 10 miles an hour, 7 miles an hour. Lows of 68. Monday, got a chance for showers and a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. High about 77, gives it a 30 to 20% chance. And then Monday night gives it a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, about a 20%. Winds 2 to 6 miles an hour. The low is 68. Tuesday, showers and thunderstorms likely, gives it a 20 to 60% chance. Winds 2 to 7 miles an hour, high of 84. Tuesday night, showers and thunderstorms likely, then chance of showers and thunderstorms. Low of 72, gives it about a 60 to 50. Wednesday, mostly sunny, then slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Winds 6 to 10 miles an hour, high at 93. Wednesday night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, then mostly clear. Winds about 8 miles an hour, low of 74. Thursday, sunny, then chance of showers and thunderstorms. Winds 6 to 12 miles an hour, high of 95. Your Thursday night forecast gives it about a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. We'll talk about this new flash flood warning that came up on the board. Thursday night, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Winds 3 to 10 miles an hour, low of 70. Friday, sunny, 3 to 7 mile an hour winds, high at 90. Friday night, mostly clear, winds 5 mile an hour to the west, low at 67. Saturday, sunny with winds 2 to 6 mile an hour, high at 92. And Saturday night, mostly clear with winds about 6 mile an hour with a low of 70. So that's your forecast for about the Richmond area. Let's talk about this flash flood warning here. This just came up on the board. So this is a flash flood warning for Pendleton County in eastern West Virginia until 7. at 1:49 Eastern Daylight Time. Gauge reports indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches have already fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 0.5 to 1 inch in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of half to an inch are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Source gauges impact flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage areas and low-lying areas. Some locations that experience flash flooding include Franklin, Brandywine, Upper Tract, Riverton, Circleville, Ruddle, Cherry Grove, I'm not going to pronounce that, Onego, Moyers, Deer Run, Sugar Grove, Oak Flat. You got that one severe thunderstorm warning right here in for Rocky Mount. You got that one little severe thunderstorm warning for Central Franklin County in Virginia. Richmond has the flood watch for it. So let's go ahead and give you your forecast for the Mobile, Pensacola area. This is all from the National Weather Service. So let's do it for Mobile first and then Pensacola. So Mobile, overnight, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low of 74. Sunday, which is today, showers and thunderstorms likely, high of 90. Sunday night, showers and thunderstorms likely, gives it a 60 to 20% chance with a low of 75. For Monday, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, then showers and thunderstorms, give it a 60 to 80 with a high of 89. Monday night, showers and thunderstorms, then chance of showers and thunderstorms goes to about 80 to 40 with a low of 76. Tuesday, showers and thunderstorms has a 70 to 80% chance with a high of 90. Showers and thunderstorms and a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms Tuesday night with a low of 77. Gives about 80 to 20. What this is this is pretty much a chance of afternoon pop-up thunderstorms. That's what it is for the Gulf Coast. So that is your watch warning map. So now let's go to let's go back to the radar. And that storm around the Wakefield area, that has already grown in size. So does Roanoke Rapids. So you got this one little storm around Scottsville, around the Livingston area, around the Buckingham area, Cumberland, up here around Gladstone area, if you know what I'm talking about. You got a power outage out here in it won't tell me the location. The power outage that's going on up here in Kings William County, they've already got that taken care of. It's not up here on the board. There is your flash flood warning that popped up for. There's your flash flood warning that popped up for Pendleton County. Pretty much just storms staying in the same area, training over the same areas. We'll be watching this radar closely. We're going to be watching the Richmond area closely. Just so far, one severe thunderstorm warning, and that's that one right here. And that's the only severe thunderstorm warning in the continental U.S. 6 flash flood warnings, 1 special marine warning, and 13 special weather statements. 2 of them are down in Florida. So let's go ahead and let's go to the tropics and talk about the tropics. Dalia is still out there. A max sustained winds at 50 mile an hour. Central minimum pressure is at 999 millibars. Still a tropical storm. Movement was west northwest at 9 mile an hour. Still got they up the chance for this area like behind Dalila or however you say it. Offshore to Central America, they give it now that area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Formation chance through the 48 hours is a medium, 40%. Formation chance through 7 days is a high, 70%. So that's what's going on in the tropics right now. Nothing in the Atlantic, nothing in the Central Pacific. So right now I'm gonna leave y'all with a look at the radar, and I'll be right back. So you saw me playing around with the radar uh, off camera. It's because I'm trying to pinpoint the areas that's going to be worst affected. I would say the Richmond area about 5-6 o'clock is going to be rowdy. So around 5-6 o'clock, we're going to go live nonstop for the threat of severe weather. Let's see if we can't get a weather report down in Florida. Give me 1 second. See if I can't get one for you. While we wait for that report, let's go ahead and talk about this power outage right here in Quincy. For Gadsden County, got 684 customers without power right now, out around the Quincy area, with more showers and thunderstorms right now. Strong thunderstorms affecting the Quincy area, the Gretna area, Greensboro area, and if this thing holds together, it's going to affect the Havana area. Quincy's just now getting a little bit of weather. These storms are moving onshore. They're moving northeast at a very slow pace. So right now, back in Milton, right there in the Milton area. No, this is the Pensacola area. Around the Pensacola area, it's clear, mostly sunny. My producer cannot go on the air, but he did tell me it's all clear skies today, so that's good. Pensacola, sits right here. Got a little rain offshore that might move onshore, but our main focus tonight is going to be the Richmond area for around the 6 o'clock hour. You're going to have strong to intense thunderstorms going to be moving in the area, and we're going to go live nonstop with that. So right now we're going to say goodbye for right now. We're going to say goodbye right now and leave y'all with a look at the radar. Let's go ahead and take it back to the radar. Go ahead and tell you what I just discussed because the radar did not want to show. Pensacola, you're dry right now. Pensacola is dry right now. Quincy for Gadsden County, has 684 customers without power. You got special weather statements for around the Weewa area, just east of Panama City, just northwest of Port St. Joe, Mexico Beach, Weewa, Tyndall Air Force Base. So from about Tyndall Air Force Base down to Port St. Joe has a special weather statement. Up here around the Carabel area has a special weather statement. Crawfordsville has a special weather statement. Let's turn on the Tallahassee radar and show you what these storms look like. These storms are nasty, okay? They are very, very nasty. They are very, very nasty. These are all moving northeast. So this line of storms right here are going to impact the Tallahassee area. So let's go ahead and give this thing a track and see what time it's going to reach Tallahassee. Moving northeast at about 10. Be around. Let's draw it out a little further because that didn't do justice. Moving northeast at about 10. The Hillerville about 97 minutes. Helen in about 101 minutes. Tallahassee in about 101 minutes. Lake Jackson 182 minutes. So you got some time to get prepared for this line of strong to intense thunderstorms. They have not gone severe. They have not gone severe warned yet, but I wouldn't put it past me that I would probably bet my money on that these are going to go severe warned. Same thing with what's going on in Weewa. I think that storm is trying to build and get character. The Quincy area is getting a light show right now with a heavy thunderstorm. The Colquitt County in Georgia has 1,172 people without power, 1,127 customers without power. The Richmond area, we're going to be watching this very closely when it comes to about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock tonight. When all these storms start to fire off around the Richmond area, we're going to be watching it very closely. So with that said, we're going to leave you with We're gonna leave you with the last look at the radar for the Richmond area, and we will catch you next time. This has been a severe weather coverage from the It's Weather Time Wex Lab and the Textamet Studios. Before we do end the stream, we're gonna let that look right there. I want to show y'all something, so bear with me. Live from the Is Weather Time Texamet Studios.
Severe weather coverage starts right now.
Live from the Is Weather Time Texamet Studios.
Severe weather coverage starts right now.
Alright, so this is the look I wanted to show you. This is right now out of Pensacola, Florida. Clear skies right now. This is sent from my producer, Mr. Jonesy. He sent me this picture just not too long ago. That's the live look out of Pensacola, Florida. That's right there at that's about 9 Mile Road area. That's what I wanted to show y'all. So that's what we're looking at in Pensacola. So let's go back to the radar. That's right here. Right here in Pensacola. That's where that picture was taken from, right here. That's what we're looking at out of Pensacola. So let's go up here to our severe thunderstorm warning. It is now off the board, but we do have a special weather statement for this storm right outside of Roanoke Rapids. This is a strong, intense thunderstorm that's going to impact Roanoke Rapids, Littleton, Weldon, Rosemary, South Point, and Morningstar Marinas, Roanoke Rapids Lake, and Lake Gaston. Heavy rainfall can be expected due to the slow movement of this storm. Prolonged heavy rain will result in ponding of roads on roadways, standing water in low-lying areas, and minor flooding of creeks and streams. Drivers are urged to slow down and use extreme caution to avoid hydroplaning. This storm has not made it to I-95 yet, so we'll be watching for that. Like I said, Richmond's going to tell the tale today, with all of the severe thunderstorm warnings that's going on. Richmond is going to tell the tale. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave y'all to it. Y'all have a good day, and stay blessed. This has been a severe weather coverage for It's Weather Time Wexlab and Textamet Studios.